Alright, my YouTube family, welcome back. Thanks for tuning into this video. We are going to discuss Dying Light 2 and the new loot, endgame gear. 1.3 added new game plus. Where can you find the best loot? The best loot that is not even in the game yet, that is going to be coming in a future update. Most of this stuff, the simple answer is how to find the best loot is playing new game plus. I tested it out in the base game. I tested things out in new game plus. Remember the legendary renegades that were like really hard to find? I did a video on like the best spot that I found that you can find them at. Well, now they seem to be everywhere. When you play New Game Plus, the legendary renegades are everywhere, and they do drop really good weapons and loot and gear. Now, the problem I still have is the loot pool is very limited. Let's open this truck up. You're going to see I'm going to get a blue dirty katana. Now, that is a very rare weapon. Now, it is very unlikely you are going to find a legendary version of this dirty katana, but if you have and you're not using mods, definitely let me know in the comment section. What about the artifact weapons? As you can see right now, I'm a little full, so I'm going to drop a weapon, but it is the Smash Hammer. It is a artifact weapon. Is it going to be level 6? It is, guys. See, people are saying you get nothing but level 9 weapons in New Game Plus, and that is not entirely true. I don't know if it's based on this weapon or this specific location right here, but unfortunately, I got to drop this thing. It's freaking garbage. Level 6 does me no good at all, being level 9 on a New Game Plus. But I can confirm that you can get these artifact weapons in level 9 as well. So even though I got level 6 here, you can actually get these for level 9 as well. Alright, let me show you real quick where I found a level 9 Gravedigger artifact melee weapon. It's actually really good, and the damage is pretty high. So right here, guys, this is the Gravedigger. Not a bad one. It's level 9. Like, this is a decent weapon. Let's check out the damage on it. Let me see. Gravedigger 434 with no mods on it. That's not that bad, guys. Let me pull up and show you where you can find this thing. Alright, on the map right now, you can see where I am, guys. That's where you want to go. Old Villador, Houndfield area. This is actually one of the best loot spots. There is a little side mission that gets you in this building, and there's a bunch of loot containers in there too, so you can hit up the spot I was just in and do that when the mission pops up. One of the coolest things I think they added into these legendary encounters is a volatile legendary encounter. Pretty freaking badass. First time I saw it, I was like, oh man, this is actually a legendary volatile right here. And he was pretty tough to kill. I kept trying to stomp his head and kill him, and it was tough, man. I had to use my boosters and my best weapons to get him down. Maybe I blasted him with the Doom shotgun. I kind of got tired of it. I don't know. But these are really cool, and they drop probably the best loot that I've found. So all these volatile legendary counters that I have done, I have gotten the best weapons from these guys. So keep an eye out for these at nighttime, guys. They're beasts. They're hard to kill. There's going to be a lot of zombies around, but this is definitely going to drop you the best weapons that you can get and gear that you can get in the game right now. Maybe it's just me, but every time I fought one of these volatile legendary ones, he always drops that new reddish legendary tier weapon for me, which is really cool. Now, let's talk a little bit about the traders. Some traders, you are going to find some cool purple weapons like the Twin Axe, but you can see the damage difference between the legendary and the purple version. I have not seen any of these guys sell a legendary version of something like that, the Twin Axe. I will add too, guys, that since there are so many legendary renegades in New Game Plus, it's actually a lot of fun. It's actually one of the things I get the most enjoyment from playing Dying Light 2 is killing these guys, because they are strong. It is tough to defeat them, and especially if they call it back up too, and they drop the best loot. You can get loot off them, and obviously the very hard crate, which is usually pretty good. One thing I did notice here was, see these surgeon boots I just got, level 9? Let's check these things out real quick. Now, I don't know if this is just for the health version of this, but there's 6 bonuses to that, right? There's 6 stats. Now, most of the legendary gear only have 5. I've never seen one that has 6. Maybe it's just for the healer set, guys. I don't really know, but this one that I did found came with 6 stats or attributes, so that's really cool. I got to keep farming and see if I can find some other ones that do have 6, so keep an eye out for that. I will add, a lot of the legendary gear is kind of crap if you compare it to the ones that you had previous, in my opinion. When you compare Dying Light 2 to Dying Light 1 in terms of like loot and endgame loot, like they don't even compare. There's so many more weapons in Dying Light 1, so many more blueprints that you can put on them, and the stash is unlimited. Yeah, sure, it may glitch out your game a little bit if you have too much in there, but it's a big part of this game, collecting loot and sharing with other people and your friends and on co-op. So that, I think, needs to be addressed a little bit. Now, let's take a look at this new weapon called the Scorpio. This is a mod right now on Nexus, but they recently added it into the game files, which does indicate this new weapon is going to be dropping sometime soon in the future, thanks to like Best Gamer Ali and some of you other guys on YouTube that showed me this weapon. And also, the E3 Aiden's E3 outfit appears to be in the game files. Again, this is on Nexus, it's a mod, but since they reintroduced it into the actual game files, it then becomes a mod, but it does indicate this stuff may be coming soon, so we may actually get Aiden's outfit, and we may get the Scorpio gun / melee weapon really soon, which I think is going to be really, really cool. Now, when you beat New Game Plus, if you complete it, you're supposed to get a new reward, which is a legendary mask, which I'll pull up on the screen right here. It does look really cool, guys, and what I'm hoping for is to see more and more of this stuff, like not only in New Game Plus, but definitely in the base game, and that you can find this stuff. We'll try to farm stuff and loot stuff in the game, and for some of these different events. You know, they listed the events that are coming out for this month, and it doesn't seem to be any real cool rewards for any of this stuff. Definitely add a lot more weapons. There are so many weapons in this game that have yet to be added to the loot pool. They did add some new stuff with New Game Plus, but they skipped it for the base game, and that's another thing, guys. I don't really understand why Techland didn't put volatiles, roaming volatiles in the base game, but they put it in New Game Plus. I don't understand why they changed the loot and added all this new stuff, but didn't put it in the base game. It literally makes no sense to me, other than they didn't have time, or they just really want to push people to play the New Game Plus. But unfortunately, this new update and patch that they did for the New Game Plus really screwed up a lot of people's games, and there is going to be a patch coming. I'll probably do a video on that very, very soon. Techland has heard the feedback. People are pissed, people are not happy, and they are going to roll out a patch trying to fix all these issues, guys. So this is going to wrap it up, but I will be back with a bunch of different Dying Light 2 and even Dying Light 1 stuff, guys, here on the channel. So like I said, definitely subscribe and like this video if you can, and I'll see you guys soon.
Inhibitor container detected.
What the f?